All right, so this is a blue-red Storm deck, which Storm could refer to Storm the Vaults here, which is kind of our mana engine, but it could also refer to the fact that this deck plays a bunch of cards the turns it goes off. There's an old Magic mechanic called Storm that gives you a powerful effect based on the number of cards you've cast in a turn. So Weatherlight Captain here is kind of the engine of our deck. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card, and then Storm the Vault makes a pile of mana once we get it flipped over. So the general idea is to get a flipped Storm the Vault in play along with Weatherlight Captain, and then we draw a bunch of cards through our deck until we can take all of the turns with Nexus of Fate, and then eventually we win the game with either Master Thopterist or Saheeli, Sublime Artificer. So I believe we are on the Diamond 4 rank floor. Yep, sounds nice and cozy. Let's go ahead and dive on into some matches with this one and see how it goes. Goal with decks like this usually isn't to win matches so much as to win a few games, and while we do some sweet things along the way, so we're just here to have a good time. Pretty easy mulligan here. Nexus of Fate is not something we really want in the opener. It's a card we want to find once we're already going off. Yeah, this is fine. Range of keepable, I think. Hand could be anything, chat. Got a bunch of redraws here. Have you tried a deck with Devil, and Torbran? We've not played anything like that on stream, no. My push and desire to brew anything in the current standard format has mostly been beaten out of me. We're close enough to a new set releasing that, like, the amount of effort it takes to innovate at this point is high, and the payoff for innovating is low. This is like an all-time low hype point. They have absorbed. They might absorb the Witching Well, since it's theoretically a draw 2 down the line. We're just looking for Saheeli, Size, Jhoira, cards that let us get going here. Cryptic Command Sleeves. Cryptic Command Sleeves and playing blue-white. Math checks out there. But you gotta put it. But why? I think I'm going to keep the second Witching Well here, because I can egg into it and then play it. This opponent doesn't look to be killing us anytime soon. It's just looking to get set up with a bunch of card advantage. Sai sounds great for next turn. Oh, they think we could be a Doom Foretold deck? That makes sense. We probably wouldn't have many creatures anyways. That makes playing Casket out. Yeah, that's a good read on their read. Did they just Ixalan's binding my Guild Club? Hey, Matt. Thank you for the 12 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. So played the Mox out proactively here so I could make mana and crack the Witching Well here. Make some Thopters as well, which is nice. Team Darkwater, thanks for the 13 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I would like both of those. Let's go ahead and get Emry in here to encourage them to sweep the board if they have it. Even if they do sweep, we'll get to go Weatherlight Captain into some artifacts next turn. Many have been searching for Azcanta for a long time. Yep, there's the time wipe. Oh no! I can't play the Guild Globe, chat. They found our weakness. I was like, oh, that's a good one. It is not a good one. We can't cast it. What a monster. They're coming for our memes. What did my memes ever do to you? Yep.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
I think I'm gonna crack this Mind Stone and end a turn. Well, we've got plenty of Weatherlight Captains. Hopefully they don't have another excellent binding. Just let Teferi know how we really feel about him here. Give him a little love tap.
Hurry.
Meditate and prepare.
Well, Narset's incredibly rude. I think there's fries in my sideboard. I assume they're gonna seal her away. I think we just sigh and pass. I guess I kind of want to play another one so I can have two things to attack her with next turn.
Let's skip to the good part.
Hone your prowess.
Sorry I'm late. Trust me, I have a plan.
Well, I mean, we have plenty of mana. Or we will. We're done here, right? Like, even if I somehow manage to slog this out, it's not going to be very fun, so let's just move off. Fry is great. Pierce is great. Karn is great. Ornithopter is not so great. What else do I want to trim here? Probably trim a Psy. I want to trim a couple Psys. Trim a Storm the Vaults. Trim the second Nexus. I don't know. I think there might be a strong argument that, like, our weird deck is a better chance against this than some of the aggressive decks, so. The shimmery thing on the cards during sideboarding is an arena release ready feature where whatever animation your opponent's card sleeves have during your match shows up on your cards during sideboarding. Having our Witching Wells being downgraded to just Scry 2s feels real bad. free negate. Yeah. What does release ready feature means? It's a jab at the fact that they tagged Magic Arena as being officially released while it still has a number of user-facing bugs that occur on the regular, and also is lacking an incredible number of features. I think Fry's a very good card against the blue-white matchup, Borgie. I think if you need more cards to blue-white matchup, Fry is a perfectly good card to include. Thanks for the 15 months for the tier 2 at that order. Welcome back. Happy Monday. Man, free spells really are something, chat. Let me tell you what. They are definitely something. Next turn we'll be able to go Thopter, make some Thopters.
The only authority that I recognize is chaos.
Hey, D20 Bandit. We're in danger. I don't know, maybe I got some friends.
My wild beasts will bring your comeuppance.
It's another Psy, okay. So I think I actually am in to play this out here, as it enables Mox Amber. I can attack Domri here, so this way if they want to fight this side too, they lose their Domri. And then with Mox plus this, I can use Psy to draw a card here, which is nice.
Nothing disgusts me more than law and order. Ugh.
So I get to go block here. And then use this, sack these two. So I get to go Saheeli, into Mind Stone, make 2 things. Land, pass. Oh, I'm so dumb. I guess if they fight this, I can always kill this next turn, huh? It's possible I should have attacked this in here, though.
Ravnica deserves its demise.
Thanks for the 3 months, Golden. I appreciate the quarter of a year. Emry does not do anything useful at the moment, right? Draw a card and see where we go. Also doesn't really accomplish anything. I guess we're just passing. Hopes, dreams, and fears going into the new decade. I hope that we can eject the orange bigot from the White House. I fear that there might be enough hate and fear of people who look different than ourselves that might not happen. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to 2. I'm just gonna go to 2 and keep my extra servo here. It's funny. I was sitting watching cartoons with Declan over the weekend, and he's been really into the Disney show Vampirina recently. And just like you sit there and like watch that show with your kids, and like the messages in so many of those shows, like the world would just be such a better place if like the adults took messages like that to heart. More EPR, thanks for the 8 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. For people who don't have kids or who haven't had their kids watch Vampirina, they're basically a family of vampires who's adjusting to living among humans, and the sub-theme of a lot of the show is, even though the vampires are different than the humans in a lot of ways, they're all really the same and can work together, even though they look a little bit different from each other and have cultural differences. Makes me chuckle too, just to think like how many hateful people out there have their kids watching that stuff, because like, you know, maybe there's a chance, right? Maybe even if parents aren't going to send their kids in the right direction, maybe some cartoons can kick some sense into them. 1/4. 1/4 is actually like surprisingly relevant stat line in this matchup, which is funny. I think I'm gonna play a globe to start. Yeah, it's really funny that, like, when you hear things like that, I don't want politics, it's like, do you realize, like, what the sub-messaging is and all the shows that you watch? That was, what was the Amazon show I was watching? Oh, Carnival. I just finished Carnival Row on Netflix the other day, and the society sub-commentary in Carnival Row is, like, almost like relevant to real life to like a depressing degree.
Let's just fight. Wild beasts are bringing your comeuppance.
Well, I get to kill Domri here at least. We kill Domri and then we go Saheeli Egg here. Now we're just going Psy Egg, right? I'd rather just have the 1/4 in play. Knives Out. That one, Knives Out has a bunch of like big name actors in it, right? If I recall correctly. Man, Domri really does not like Psy. Just like beating him up over and over and over again. Thanks for the 10 months, Mamad. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Going to 1. I believe we're dead here. Yeah. All right, let's try again. 3rd time's the charm, right? You're going to pop off at some point. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, like, flip a coin on Saturday for, like, which of the 2 flash decks I want to play. Just have very, very little drive or desire to try and slog through this current standard format anymore. Just, like, pick one of the 2 at random and then hope to get a little bit lucky. You know, I was never really into instant noodles. It wasn't something that was ever in my diet. Right, we had an Ornithopter. Did not hit a Mox, unfortunately. Hoping to draw an untapped land here, so we can play Jhoira and then play some 0 drops. That's gonna kill us rather quickly. Land? Yikes. I appreciate you trying to identify problems and find solutions to them, Wargy, but this deck is bad, and it's bad against everything, and what you're doing is trying to push it in a direction of being really interactive, and like, a blue-red interactive deck is probably fine, but it's not what we're trying to do here. Every piece of interaction you slot into a deck like this, you're diluting the game plan, and our game plan is already kind of weak. It needs all the pieces it can get. So, I have 3 Aether Gust in the sideboard, which is a scotch of interaction. But overall, I'm just looking to, like, try and linear people. Yeah, I think Chart of Course is much worse than Is It Charm in the blue-red Eldrazi deck for the person who just asked. I think the flexibility from Is It Charm is really important to have. I guess I just do this, and then this. There could be an argument to, like, this, then Mox, then Gilded Globe here. But the upside if I get to untap with this is pretty huge. Yeah, questing Beast is like extra good against us because it attacks past all the chump blockers that we're normally generating here. So we get to do some stuff here.
Prepare to marvel at my masterpiece.
Okay, Mox is sweet. This is like thing adjacent, everything else considered. So questing Beast, humps, Saheeli,
Craft something special for you.
down to 1. Next turn, we'll get to Aether Gust this. And have our 3 engine pieces going here. Yeah, the key to beating Questing Beast is killing your opponent. The best answer is just killing your opponent. It's really a good line. Alright, let's start here. Get an extra Thopter. Want to just block everywhere so we don't take damage. That way when the questing beast comes down next turn, it doesn't kill us. I think we just do this. Attack with these because we get another turn. So long as there isn't a creature with menace in play, you can click on multiple blockers like I did. Arena is a release-ready product. If there's a creature with menace in play, that doesn't work because it's bugged. Hey, thanks for the 12 months, Filthy Rebel Scum. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Alright, so if we draw a, Nexus of Fate, we can get going here. Okay, yep. Don't mind me, just tripping. Alright, so we passed end of turn here. So this transforms. This taps for 15 blue mana. So let's start by drawing 2. And then let's draw eat some eggs. We need Urza. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think that's it then. We just hope they don't kill us next turn. There's only 27 cards in our deck, and 2 of them are Nexus of Fate, so if they can't sneak in that last point of damage with the flipped vault, we should likely. Oh, I guess we're gonna lose Saheeli, huh? Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. The eggs represent hit points that could have kept us alive longer. I wasn't thinking about that. Oh, I can start chumping with her too. Yeah, that's true. That's super true. Yeah, in for Aether Gust, right? Oh, I guess I should scribe. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. Take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Can trip this off the Jhoira? Look at that. We're on the scoreboard. We're on the scoreboard, chat. Told you the third match was the charm. I told you we were gonna do it. We did the thing. We're done it. Do I want some Karn Strucks in here? Might be right to have Karn in my deck just because it blocks. Let's just run him back. Sure, why not? Scion 3 is pretty good, just like 1/4 blocker, pretty reasonable in this matchup. That review goes on the paperback cover of Jeff's Twitch channel. Every time I open it, something insane is going on. Definitely need the Weatherlight Captain to pop off, so we're going to keep her for the time being. It's easy. We just need to get 4 different cards on board, have them not die, and draw our deck. It's very straightforward. They kept Great Henge. Interesting. Wonder if they have like a Lovestruck Beast or something in their hand. This is my 1/4. There are many like it, but this one is mine. So this currently costs them 6. There's the Lovestruck Beast we were expecting. They don't have good attacks here, which is great for us. Oh, no! Why would you stroke me like that, Daddy? Usually people buy me dinner first. Just wanted to draw cards with my Jhoira. Alright, we got some Thopter chump blockers. Sai keeps these at bay, so it's going to depend on how quickly they can get a snowball through their deck with the Great Henge here. I think I'm just cycling this Mind Stone here. Excited for tax season. What a strange thing to ask. Alright, I think I'm going to hold on to these Thopters for Saheeli being in play. Maybe, are we dead next turn if I do that? I block here, I jump here, I take 9. Might be dead. Definitely dead. All right, that's fine. We'll always have that one game we won together in our hearts, right? All right, we're gonna play 1 or 2 more with this one because I want to try and pop off once or twice more. I need to run to the restroom really quick though before I do that. I'm gonna do a quick ad roll while I do, and when we get back, we're gonna play probably at least 2 more matches with this while we're hanging out on the rank floor. Thanks for hanging out. My wife is an accountant, so I get to have all the responsibilities / chores during tax season. BRB. All right. All right, so if we play 2 more matches, how many times can we pop off in like 5 or 6 games? Hopefully 2 or 3. Six games and 2 matches, very optimistic. Listen, our opponents could stumble and die. They could mulligan and die. They could do a lot of different things and then die. Seems okay. Nexus of Fate in the opener is kind of stinky, but the 6 card hand past the Nexus of Fate is very reasonable. Some decks are like trying to hone a highly advanced piece of weaponry. Others, you are trying to see if you can weaponize the mousetrap board game. That is such an apt summary. Mindstone sounds great here. So we get to go Mindstone on 2, into Jhoira on 3, into Saheeli plus Emry on 4. Oh, are they playing the green-black oven deck? If they're playing the green-black oven deck, that deck isn't particularly fast. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I guess Ayara plus Cat kills us relatively quickly. Thanks for the 20 months, Azumael. Happy Monday. This card's gonna be real good with Grey Merchant. Great, Grey Merchant with Ayara and Grey Merchant with Bolas the Citadel, both going to be very sweet. If they don't have Murderous Rider here for the Jhoira or a Massacre Girl, we could be in a pretty okay spot if we get to untap here. Brutal. This is smart on the opponent's part. They need to kill this. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if there's a Nykthos reprint. Like you said, especially with that artifact, I don't think that would really make sense. I think we're gonna die, chat. I think we're gonna die. There's not room for Nykthos left with the current spoilers. That's good to know. So, if I don't block here, we die to Cat twice. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the... I'm just going to click submit. Their deck's kind of mid-rangey. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the Pioneer ban list today. Like I mentioned this morning, I kind of expect there to be a lot of price changes over the course of the next month to 2 months as far as like cards going up as people who have been waiting to buy into Pioneer finally do so as it like leaves open beta basically. Yeah, I'm really glad they're not introducing Nykthos with Burning Tree Emissary and Historic. Burning Tree plus Nykthos is really offensive. Clay the Couch Man, thanks for ripping for the second month. Welcome back. Sure. Let's get my scry on. Heliod's going to be really good. I think I wrote almost an entire page talking about Heliod in Pioneer and Historic in my Cool Stuff Inc. article for this week. The Pioneer banner restricted update happens in the evening. Joe Falls games or the afternoon PST. Sick. Perfect. Just like we drew it up. Red source right there. So we can Jhoira, play Ornithopter to immediately cantrip her, which is nice. Perfect. I'm not, yeah, I'm gonna cantrip one of these. I'm not gonna cantrip the other one, because I want to make some tokens too, but I think this is fine. She's probably gonna die. They kept kind of a slow hand, so I imagine they have a removal spell here. Yep. Ride her down. So if we Saheeli,
Today I craft my victory.
so one short of this flipping over. We need 5. We're kind of out of gas, so like our best draw at this point is like a Witching Well, or like our cantrip artifacts, like artifacts that draw cards when they come into play. Various globes and stuff like that. That's brutal. Super punished for playing out Storm the Vault. Cantrip globe, still our best bet. How about another land? Yeah, it's pretty good. Strong plays. Feels Magic Man. Having Ornithopter in play so we can like block the cat but also not kill it every turn is reasonable. At least our opponent doesn't have a lot going on. Yeah, I think my play was correct there. We got punished for it, but it doesn't mean the play wasn't correct. We won a game. Nah, the only people who make an effort to try and predict Wizards' ban list decisions are people who haven't been paying attention. Or are trying to generate clickbait, one of the two. I think this ban list update will be very insightful into telling us what they think is okay and not okay in Pioneer. That's a very angry dinosaur. I mean, for all we know, there could be a ban list update in every format today. Remember, chat, last scheduled ban list update, they banned future scheduled ban list updates. So all bets are off. Every Monday, all formats could change. Maybe they woke up this morning and decided they care about Modern. You know, you never know. Those are good ones to have on top. Let's pass the turn here. Give it a dignified death. They don't care about Modern, we understand. I mean, you know, there's a newer, younger Modern chat that has less years on it. Don't you want to play the new, exciting, younger Modern? Alright, they could have Assassin's Trophy up here. They do not have Murderous Rider up, so we've got that going for us. We're about to get trophied, aren't we? Yep. That's sad. That's not the one we wanted to draw. Thanks for the 19 months, no lava. I appreciate it at any rate. I think we've died. Alright, let's try one more. Fifth time's the charm, chat. This is gonna be our match. I can feel it. And after this next match, we're gonna roll on over into something that's actually capable of winning some games, huh? Play some black-white control to wrap things up today. For people that didn't see my schedule, you'll note I only have one more deck after this today. My plan for this week is to do a bit more of a normal schedule, looking at about 6 to 7 hours live a day, 2 Pioneer decks to start each day, and then 2 Historic decks on Magic Arena to follow it up. As always, you can find everything on my website and my YouTube channel after the fact. Yeah, this is fine. Looking to scry ourselves into some red sources here. This deck is called Beat Sparky for a reason. Wow, Marty. Why you have to be so mean? Is Brawl still 1 day a week only? I have no idea. I don't play Brawl. Do I want the guaranteed 4th land? I might just want the guaranteed 4th land here, huh? I'm just keeping both of these. I guess playing the Void there, I lose the Scribe. What is with people and playing things I can't block? That's so rude. Are we dead? We're dead, right? Alright, let's try one more. I really don't understand why they banned Field of Dead in this format. I really hope they give us Field of the Dead back in this format. Definitely think that the banning of that card was very premature. Would like to see Field of the Dead exist in this format without Once Upon a Time and without Veil of Summer. It's suspended, yeah. Early March, we're supposed to find out whether or not what banned or suspended means. If they just ban all of the cards that they suspended, I'm excited to get to call them out on just being a ban list with extra steps. If they actually give us some of those cards back, I think it's fine. The nature of the ladder doesn't let us take these fires into the O3 bracket, ain't that the truth? Yeah, similar to Standard, right, DMS? I definitely enjoyed... Historic's been fine, but I think I liked it better with Field. I also, like, had Field of the Dead decks I really liked playing, so I'm certainly a little bit biased, but... I would love it if they gave us Oko back and banned Nissa in this format. I think that would make the format markedly better. Would also settle for just having Field of the Dead, though. I have stronger feelings about Field of the Dead than Oko. Oko, I can take or leave. I miss playing Field.
What an interesting thing. Let's see how you work.
I guess I don't need the colors, right? So we'll just, like, keep this one on top. Maybe I just didn't need the land in general there. Supposed to just bottom aggressively looking for more zeros. Oh, you're right. They didn't get a crab friend, did they? This card's quest is to kill us, chat. Every game it's coming for us. You could probably also make the argument that I've made in Pioneer, though, too, that, like, these cards should just go away and never come back. Land War Elves of Boreal Grazer could just, like, get out. That's actually perfect, because it lets me go Jhoira into Ornithopter, draw it, into Witching Well. Make a token, draw another card. Huh? Am I ready for Storm the Vault? I definitely want Psy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I feel like I'm not ready for Storm the Vaults yet. Actually, I guess it would have flipped over right away. Yeah, maybe that's wrong. Oh, I can't cast anyways yet, right? Oh, we're dead. Silly opponent interacting with us. Silly opponent interacting with us. I will have an article covering spoiler cards that have been posted as of Saturday up on Cool Stuff Inc. this week. It's already submitted to my editor. This deck's bad. You shouldn't feel bad playing it, though, because occasionally you get to draw a bunch of cards. Is it worse than the Blue-Green Nexus deck? Definitely. Is it fun? Yeah, some of the time. Yeah. If you're okay getting run down, you know. Do I have any other thoughts past that? No, I don't think so. It looks good until you see it played. All right, we are going to wrap things up today with an hour and a half or so of black-white control. If this one goes good, we'll probably have a long set with it. Thanks for the 9 months, Crot. I appreciate it. I'm going to hit a quick ad roll while I get things flipped over to this. When we get back, we're going to play some black-white control. Thanks for hanging out today, folks.